If you follow me on Goodreads, then you already know that I've recently rated this book quite highly, and that is a short story compilation by W.W. Jacobs, the most famous of which is The Monkey's Paw. Now, I'm recommending this to you now because it's macabre, it's dark, it's gothic, perhaps, and it's very kind of in the spirit of Halloween, which is, as of recording this, tomorrow. And yeah, if you don't know the idea of The Monkey's Paw, the idea is, because sometimes somebody will say, even as like a saying, not even really referring to the short story, the monkey's paw curls. And the idea there is like you wish for something, and the wish comes true, but it has unintended side effects. Okay, and W.W. Jacobs kind of plays with that concept in this short story. I don't want to give any spoilers away, so I won't say exactly what happens, but yeah. That theme is explored several times throughout the short story. Another thing I'll say, as I'm constantly kind of saying this when I give recommendations, is that it's accessible, it's approachable, okay? A lot of classics maybe are too dense. I know some Dickens novels perhaps maybe aren't beginner friendly, but seriously, these short stories are, yeah, super approachable. There's not any sort of literary or archaic words being used. Yeah, definitely very readable. Funny thing is, though, while Jacobs did write some like macabre short stories, most of his work is actually humorous, and that shows through a lot in this compilation. So of course the title work is a bit more Halloween-y, but a lot of the other short stories in here are just funny. I mean, let's go to the table of contents here. There's a story in which there's some sort of love affair, and a friend throws his other friend down the well. There's another one where a phantom tiger goes around attacking people in a village. And then there's another one here where two old men kind of play chess to win the hand of a recently widowed lady. So there's tons of funny stuff in here as well. Yeah, what about Jacobs? WW, the prefix to his last name, stands for William Wymark. Now, Wymark is a very strong middle name. I like that. He was born 1863 in London, okay? I think he was kind of like middle class-ish. His father was a wharf manager, you know, where boats go with ships and sailors and all that stuff. So, and that I think had an influence on him, because a lot of his short stories end up referencing kind of life at sea, or sailors kind of getting into trouble out at sea. And then I think it's at age 16, he starts working as a clerk at the post office, and I think he only really ever has 2 jobs. So he works there 6 years after he starts at age 16, so age 21, 22, he publishes his first short story. And then 20 years after he starts, so he's age 36, he is financially independent enough from his writing to be able to quit his job as a clerk at the post office. So his success comes slowly, right? It takes him 20 years of writing to kind of become financially independent, but he gets there. And I'm not sure if he was super widely read in his lifetime, maybe kind of medium, middle of the road. Certainly not as famous as someone like Dickens, or one of his contemporaries being P.G. Wodehouse, who was much more widely read. Now, Wodehouse actually knew of Jacobs and spoke highly of him I think he wrote a short section in one of his books mentioning Jacobs. So yeah, he was respected as kind of a, maybe not a genius, but certainly somebody who was very talented. So yeah, I think maybe that's all I have to say for today. But yeah, short video. In the spirit of Halloween, don't read the full book. No need. Just read the short story, The Monkey's Paw. It'll take you 20, 30 minutes. I don't know how fast you read. But yeah, very good, high quality. Have a good day.